However, in presenting oneself approved to God, the minister will teach what is sound, reasonable, and in context. His doctrine will be set in order to please God rather than his hearers. Okay, that's one of the things that, you have to have a balance when you're preaching and when you're teaching, because there are things that people don't want to hear. And you have to say, well, this is what the Word of God says, and so I have to say it. Okay, I was so timid about reading one of the commentaries during last week's sermon that I didn't read part of it, and the people that had the thing in front of them, I heard them laughing because one of the commentaries equated something on a woman, and it's something I couldn't even say, okay, because I'm shy about those kind of things. But now my mom is laughing. But anyway, there are certain things that you just have to say, even if it's going to upset people. And, but at the same time, there are things that, you could avoid saying if you know it's going to upset somebody and it's not necessary. But you have to learn those. And so you're going to upset people in the process of learning what causes people upset and be upset. And then you have to just say, is it worth me repeating that type of thought, or is it not? And until you hear from people, why did you say that? What was the point in that? And then you have to sit down, you have to think. And so it's not an easy thing. I mean, Sergio did a couple of sermons here, and he said, isn't it? It's hard to put together a sermon. It's hard to think, what am I going to say that's productive, that will make sense, and at the same time build people up, and try not to be offensive to people. And that's very difficult.